Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial we are going to cut an handkerchief skirt and top. So now I want to show you how I fold my skirt. I have 3 yards of materials on the table folded. So I'm going to assuming this is our 3 yards, so we are going to first fold into 2, then fold into 4. So from there we are going to take our hip measurement, and the reason why we are taking our hip measurement is because so the skirt can go through our hip successfully, and it's going to have an elastic band of 2 inches. So from our hip, I'm coming out by 2 inches for the elastic. Then I'm going to take the full length of the skirt. My client's full length of our own skirt is 26 inches. So I mark out 26 inches, then I cut out the hip line for this, and I've cut out the full length too. So here is our skirt, guys. So after that, we are going to open the skirt into 2 and measure our hip there to cut out the second layer. For the second layer, we are using the remaining part of our fabric after we cut our skirts on to make the second layer. So we are going to cut on a straight line. What I have here is 60 inches by 10, and I fold it into 4 to mark out our hip line from the straight cloth that we cut, for our straight layer that we cut. So I've marked out my hip layer because I divide my client's hip, which is 46 divided by 4, to give me 11.5. So from the 11.5, I come down by half inches to have a straight line there, to connect our straight layer to our without stress. So from there, we are going to sew on our skirt. We are going to turn the wrong side of our layer to the right side of our skirt and sew on the hip line that we've cut out. So after that, we are going to cut our band and I use my client's waistline to cut the band elastic, so I'm going to deduct 4 from our actual waistline. I'm going to cut 2 of that elastic. So here is our top materials. I've went ahead to cut the basic body of our top because it's going to be a crop top. So for the length, I use 3.5 for the neck width. So for the neck dip, I use 1 inches, and for my front dip, I use 5 inches for the front. So then I take my client's shoulder, which is 17, then divided by 2, which give me 8.5. So I go down by 1 inches for the shoulder for shoulder slope. I use 8 inches for the armhole and cut it out. Here's our top, guys, after I've cut it, and I went ahead to cut the sleeve because it's going to be a short sleeve. The total length of my sleeve is 10. The initial length is 9, so I'm going to use 1 inches to turn it in, so to remain 9 inches there. So I'm going to pass the rope to our band. So from the band, I'm going to come on by 2.5, then stitches, leave half inches in between, then sew on the remaining half inches. So that is it, guys. So I'm trying to sew it on half inches that I left for the space. So after I've done that, so I've joined my 2 elastics together. So when you are joining your elastic, make sure you are stretching it when you are joining it, so it won't be cutting. As I'm stretching it now, it will not be cutting. So the next thing is I'm going to put it inside my band, then I'm going to stitch on the part that I left earlier and join it together. So here our band is almost ready. I've stitched it. I'm stitching on it to make it beautiful. So whenever you are stitching on your elastic, make sure you stretch it very well. Stretch it very well so that it can come out beautiful. And when you are sewing on a very straight line with half inches in between them, I went ahead to join both layers and the skirt together with half inches that I left. So like I said before, when you are joining them, join the inner part of the layers with the outer part of the skirt together, and I've joined the side part together to make a very neat thing. So I'm going to join all the sides together, and I'm going to sew the side together with half inches that I left for my side sewing. I'll go to sew both the layer and the skirt side together. So here I'm joining both the skirt and the band together. I'm done with both the elastic. I've inserted the rope in. So here is our top. I've went ahead to join both the back and the front body together. I've joined both the front and back together. I'm joining so our clothes is almost ready. I cut the neck on the straight line, then insert it with the body, and there is the final result.